you're welcome. Hi, you're welcome to my channel. I am Ijoma of Dora's World, and today I am going to be doing I keep saying tattoo, my piercings for. And if my hand is looking ashy, sorry if you're seeing my crusty ass nail. Sorry, this is how I look right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're into piercings, let me know. I'm basically going to be showing you all my piercings and then telling you the pain level and just my experiences with it and healing, all of that, any problems I've had, any story. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's useful if you haven't gotten piercings. If you've gotten your piercings, let me know because I'm obsessed with piercings. Let me know what piercings you want to get. Yeah, I have a few more coming, and unfortunately, like some of my piercing, like 3 of my piercings have closed and fallen off. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing some on my face, and let's get into the video. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Join the Adora gang. Period. Ah, shit. So sorry about the sound. Yeah, my gen is on, but it will be better from now on. So my piercings are all on my face, on my head. What happened?
Oh, you know bad like this. Oh, you know hop on the beat like this.
I can't speak any language.
Okay, so yeah, let's get into it finally. I'm going to list it according to what or which one was most painful. Yeah. So the first piercing I'll be telling you about is drum rolls. Okay, my this Tragos. I really hope that's the name. I really hope. If not, I'm sorry. I'll still put the name. So it's this piercing here, and I don't have a vlog about it, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll rate this piercing a 4 out of 10 because I know people like to know the number in case they are getting it. But like as usual, piercings depend on like you, how it is for you. So for me, I just felt like it was a crunch because it's like cartilage. So it's like breaking crackers. That's the sound, sorry, but like you would think it would be painful, but it would just be weird and just like you feel like it's like bone breaking but not hurting you. That's how it felt for me. So that was it. It was fast, and yeah, with that piercing, the healing. So for the healing, it wasn't stressful at all. The only issues I used to have would be like when I'll wear wigs and to grab on it. But I think like I really just let it for the first, like after I noticed hair was stressing me out, I didn't do anything that was getting in the way. And it healed quite well. It healed perfectly, no issues, no bumps, none of that shit. It just healed clean. I feel like within three my triggers, I feel like within 3 months it was healed. It was healed. 6 months it was healed. Three months it was very calm. 6 months it was perfect. No issues. You could tell that this shit is not even there. And my experience with it, that's like my fave. So that's my experience. Now on to the next piercing. My rook piercing. I have a vlog about that piercing.
I'm scared. I'm scared as fuck. Please. Hold on, I thought I was ready.
And you can check it out just to see my actual reaction. I'll put it up here and I'll link it, hopefully, but you can also search for it. Yeah, I think I did a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. I don't really know, but I'll link it. I'll try and link it in the description, but I'll put it here. So either ways, I love this piercing. Actually, that's my fave. That's my fave. Okay, I love all my piercings equally. They do different things, make me feel different ways, but I love them equally. But that one, she's just so sexy. Like, can you imagine? She's just so sexy. Um, I would say like I'll give her a 6. She wasn't that painful, but just because of where I feel like the piercing is, it was like so stressful getting the right position. And that was what was annoying and giving me anxiety. And that's just what gives you anxiety in general. I feel with piercings is the pre-thinking of needle is going to pierce through you and shit like that. But the actual thing was just like my triggers. It felt like a pop and then it was out. It was painful and I was in shock for a while, but it was not that painful. I'll give it a 6. That's because of the everything. But the actual piercing, 4-3. The pain, because the pain is not that much. Moving on. Okay. So for the healing of my rook, I feel like it took me like 6 months. Like for the first 4 months, it stopped like hurting. It was getting better. But the 6 months, I couldn't feel it, or 7 months, I couldn't feel it. That's for me. But that might even be longer. I think 6 months, like you won't even notice. Everything is healed. You can hit it, nothing will happen. And because of the placement of these tools in your ear, like I'm really careful when I'm having my bath and all of that. So it healed quite well. It healed quite fast. I was cleaning it every day and it just didn't stress me. So yeah, which is weird because I feel like my other ear piercings, which were on this side, I don't know if you can see, I have a bump here, a keloid sort of here that was from a bump, and yeah, I have this one, but it closed up. But that was I forgot the name. I'll put it up. Yeah. Okay, that was an industrial piercing and it gave me stress. If you want me to tell you about my industrial piercing, do and those, I don't just feel like adding it in this video because I don't have the piercing anymore. But yeah, it was stressful. This one wasn't bad, but you see this one. Ugh. Well, yeah, moving on. The next person, which is my third piercing, is my nose. Eh. Okay, so this is like, nose is just cute. Everybody was having nose piercing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, not everybody. Anyways, my nose piercing, like, she's so cute, but she be giving me issues. This bitch be stressing me. Like, I feel nose piercings are high maintenance, and the thing about piercing is like, if in those first, if in that or those first 6 months you don't take care of it, it will just continue to stress you till you take care of it consistently and it heals completely. Do you get what I'm saying? If you take care of it like in those first 6 months perfectly, it will be fine for the rest of your life, like this too. But I had a lot of issues. So first of all, which I'll talk about soon in the healing and the experience, but um for the pain, I rate it a 6 out of 10. I actually think it's more painful than my rook piercing, even though it's the same score. But like I said, my rook, it was hard to get in there, get to the actual position. But this one is very easy to just put it in and put it through. However, you will cry. So I've heard. I cried. I didn't think I'll cry because I don't tear up all the time. But I cried because there's a nerve there and it was just painful. It felt like tender skin mixed with a bit of cartilage. It was really weird and painful. But yeah, that was it. I'll give her a 6. The pain was like 6, 7, but 7 is a lot, so I'll say 6. Anyways, now the healing. The healing of this piercing, I'll say she be healing. She's still healing, and it has been 2 years, probably more, probably like 3 years, 3, 4, going on 4, 3 probably, that I have had this piercing, and she stresses me out. I actually, yeah, like I said, she's still healing. Sometimes she gets bumps because I don't take care of her properly, or when I'm stressed, I've noticed that my piercings can flare up. So she be going on her little spree. But yeah, I'll talk about my experience now. So for my experience, I feel like the first time I tried to get this piercing, the first time, I think the person fucked it up. Like, first of all, did not do it straight. I can't remember, but I think so. So did not do it straight, and I was having issues with it. I can't remember the exact issues. So I had to get it re-pierced by someone else. And when she did that, it was better. The position, how she did it was better. But unfortunately, she didn't have like the right ring. So it was sinking into my nose. So she was sinking into my nose and like just wasn't healing well. If you don't know, if it sinks in, it can like close, it can, plenty things can happen. The top of the thing can close and you have a ring inside your nose somewhere that shit. So after that, she had to change it again after the first day. So this is like 3 traumas to this nose in a day. Okay, we move, we changed it, we were doing fine. So, basically, my camera, I couldn't record yesterday. A whole lot happened. My gen went off, so I had to chill and then come back and film it. But moving on. So, I was saying, it was literally about to close up, so I had to do it again. I had to change the ring again. Also, my school had a lot of restrictions on piercings and things, so I had to cover it up. But then that was like the third thing, because I had to go and change the ring. That was the third thing. And so you also, with nose rings, with some piercings, you have to be really careful of the size of your like body. Okay, for my nose, I have a really thick nose, so the ring was too short and too small, so it was digging in. If I had a longer ring, it wouldn't have dug in. So do you get what I'm saying about like being careful about doing? Anyways, that was that about that. The third time was when I had to change the ring. Apart from that, like whenever I would sleep, because she put just a stud, I think. Whenever I would sleep, it would move, come out, things like that. So I had to change it again after like 2, 3 months, because it kept on having bumps. Because when it would come out at night, I'll have to force it in. So yeah, that was happening. Kept on having bumps. So after that, I changed it for like the fourth time or so. So, or third time, I really can't remember. But yeah, that was that about the nose ring. A lot of, I changed it recently. I've never had my nose ring out but yeah, I still get occasional bumps. Like when I don't clean it consistently, I start to get bumps, or when I'm stressed, I start to get bumps. So that's my experience with it. I'm still learning, and man, this piercing thing, you, I don't know anybody that's perfect with it or knows everything except the piercers. So I'm just going with the vibes. If it works, it works. Like I use my sea salt, sometimes tea tree oil to dissolve the bumps, and that's that. So the last piercing is my, that's my triggers, my medusa. The last piercing is my medusa. She's so cute. She's the cutest. Oh my god, I'm such a liar. I think all of them are so cute. Well, she's cute. She's here. I've had her for 2 months. I'll say the pain level was like just cause these people stressed me before counts. You can check the vlog.
They be bringing heat, but you know I keep it icy. Good CEO is all I see. Color green, looking good on me. Dollar tree, not the energy. They be bringing heat, but you know I keep it icy.
They stressed me before counts. They put my lips through a lot of trauma. I'll say 7. There was, I don't even know, I don't think it should be that painful. This was my first time doing like a lip, mouth piercing, so it was crazy. And the skin there is really like soft, it's like jelly, and it was just yucky. And then now the healing. Okay, so currently I have some issues. I have a bump that I'm trying to heal on my medusa, and according to what I read, they said it's normal, but I don't know. Like these 2 piercings, I feel like they didn't give me stress. Why must my medusa give me stress? Do you get? But either ways, it went through a lot of trauma, and I actually was not very careful with it. Like I broke every rule. I drank, I smoked, I ate oats. So yeah, but like God is with this piercing. Anyways, the healing is still healing. According to what I read, it takes 6 to 12 months or 3 to 6 months. I ain't sure, I'll put it whichever one it is to heal, and it's just been 2 months. I feel like what I've experienced and what they actually say is like the outer layer, that's the skin, so on top here, under here, heals, especially here, heals faster, but inside takes a lot of time. So at first I thought it was healed, I thought this piercing was good. Boom, bam, bam, I start feeling like sensitivity, and that's normal with piercings. Yes, so from my experience, wow, I cannot give the whole experience of this piercing because it was a lot. I had to get it redone, and like same thing that almost happened to my nose, it would have gone in, but I had to get it redone. So please check out that vlog just so you can see everything, how it happened, how I was crying and everything. But that was that about that piercing. And what else? Right now, I told you everything. Right now, what's happening with the healing, I just clean it. It's not that stressful, but it's really high maintenance. Like you have to brush every day. Actually, it's stressful because I think there's dead stock somewhere that I can't get out. I don't know how to explain it. Well, you have to brush basically 2 times a day proper if you want it to be good for the first 6 months, I guess, or 2 months. Because I forgot to say it at the beginning. I've had my nose ring for like 4 years, 3 years, probably 4 years. I've had my rook for like 2 years, no, 3 years. I've had my rook for like 3 years. I've had my triggers probably I've had my rook for 4 years as well, same as my nose piercing, and then I've had my triggers for like, wait, I got my triggers before my rook, so what can I say? Probably like 5 years. At this point I'm confused. And then my medusa is a newbie. She's like going on 2 months now. But yeah, like I said, we're still on the journey of this piercing, so we're gonna see how it's gonna go, when it's gonna go. As far as I don't die, I'm good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video because I like talking about my piercings. I want to get more. Girl, there'll be a year where I'll get like 6, 12 piercings. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what piercings you have. If you're a piercing fanatic like me,
I've had altogether like 7. Oh, also my belly button, but it's not no longer there. I've had like probably like 7 piercings that have, but 3 have come off. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment. Okay. Subscribe, join the Adora gang, and check out my other videos. Check out my other vlogs. Check out my other piercing videos. And I love you. Have a good day.
Who you know bad like this? Who you know hop on the beat like this? Other bad girls want to wine pon this. Make a step fall down like